There she is, the almost birthday girl.
Longlegs is a movie that challenges you. Sure, on the surface, it looks like your normal, creepy horror thriller movie starring a creepy villain and an inquisitive protagonist. But if you dig beneath that level, you can find something horrifying.
Daddy! Mommy!
Lee Harker saw a trespasser as a kid in her old family house, an old pale man who looks worse for wear. Now, Harker, as an FBI agent, is hunting just the same trespassers, killers, and the worst humanity has to offer. One case, involving multiple familial homicides, turns strange when it's revealed the perpetrator in all of these situations, who is a formerly loving dad, was under the control of someone else. Lee Harker has to figure out both the mysterious individual behind it, while also using clues that seem unrelated at first, but yield answers that may only cause more and more trouble. I mean, in my opinion, it's not a bad plot. In fact, I might even consider it one of the more interesting I've seen in a long time, especially with the fact there's been so many flops of movies recently. But yeah, overall, just not that bad. I mean, this movie is Nicolas Cage. You can normally expect, walking into a Nicolas Cage film, that there's going to be a bit of craziness. This movie gets that and cranks it to 11. Every scene he's in felt oozing with tension, but also unpredictability. Lots of the time, Longlegs speaks cryptically, with erratic movements and a whole lot of different emotions. The director, Osgood Perkins, was reportedly choosing between Cage or Brad Pitt. Cage was definitely the right pick. Nicolas Cage, to me, delivers a great performance that I felt knocked out of the park. I'm not just exaggerating, he was genuinely amazing, to the point I felt this movie would be nowhere as successful as it was without him. On the flip side, the protagonist, Lee Harker, as portrayed by Micah Monroe, was just good. Like, Nicolas Cage is obviously the standout, but Monroe holds up this movie through the scenes between each Longlegs scene, through her acting as a detached and emotionally cut-off person. You know what? In a way, she felt like Scully from The X-Files, with both her skills in detective work and an inquisitive nature into the supernatural. For me, both actors were good in their own ways, even though there wasn't that many scenes between just them. But yeah, the acting was pretty good. Oh, I've been waiting to talk about the scares in this movie. This is one of those rarer treasures of a horror movie, using less jump scares, though there are still a few, in favour of the atmospheric dread of the environment, the supernatural elements, and obviously the villain, Longlegs. The director, Osgood Perkins, uses camera angles and wide lens that made me think, I don't know if it's just me, of Wes Anderson's directing style, but with the twists of foreboding and ominous environments. It's a treat to watch as it unfolds, with every aspect adding more terror and fear. Sure, to some the ending can undercut some of that feeling, but to me, the fear lingers, stays, and won't let go. While the original marketing material for this movie claimed it as the scariest film ever, which I don't necessarily agree with, it is still terrifying in its own right, and I enjoyed it in all its horror. In my last review of the Dracula 2020 miniseries, check that out by the way, I said that the soundtrack kind of blends into the back, almost unnoticeable among the things going on screen. While not really creating memorable tracks, it still did create a huge sense of unease. The same is true here, with Elvis Perkins, the composer, creating a chilling soundtrack, both ominous and creepy. It's a treat to listen to, sounding a bit 90s, mixed in with the dread of the film. So, not too bad overall. Obviously, spoiler warning. So, the movie ends with Longlegs ending his own life, after implicating Harker's mother in the crime. I mean, this is a bit crazy, and it's a pretty big plot twist, with Harker's mother saying she had to do it just to save Lee herself. Harker rushes to her boss's house, only to discover her mum is already there, with her boss ending the life of his wife, before Harker shoots him and her mother in a final fight. It's a little convoluted, and there's a little bit of an ambiguous ending, with this doll that I won't go into here, but if you are interested, check out some theories out online. It's pretty interesting. Some people online do not like this ending, at all. Some others think it's a weak ending, which, I mean, I can understand. Personally, for me, it did feel a little strange, but it worked within the confines of the story it was telling, so I think it works. Longlegs was good. I mean, I enjoyed it, especially with Cage's portrayal of Longlegs. He, for me, was the best part of this movie. Some say the ending wasn't the best, but I still think it's a perfect movie to watch, especially if you're in need of a supernatural horror thriller to make you think and feel both tense and horrified. For plot, it gets an 8.5 out of 10. For acting, 9 out of 10. For scares, 8.5 out of 10. And for soundtrack, 8 out of 10. And on the movie meter, that is a 34 out of 40. And that's the review. Thanks for watching. I'm genuinely, I can't lie, I'm so thankful for all the support I get from my commenters, likers, subscribers. And speaking of, if you did enjoy, subscribe. Longlegs was a good horror, and an even better thriller, with different elements coming together as a huge intricate puzzle to be unwound. Overall, it was able to create something that felt like a lot of love was poured into it. And personally, it's one of my favourite recent horror films, and I would definitely recommend for everyone here to watch it. And the director Osgood Perkins made, mark my words, a cult classic. Oh yeah, and if they make a sequel, I will be the first one at the cinema for it. But until then, we've got this pretty good movie. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again some other time. Bye!